Hey, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing? Hope everything's been going well. Got a nice little array of books here today. I'm going to start off with this Batman the Max. This is a variant of the Lost Compendium year. I guess Batman and the Max are playing maybe some gin rummy. I think this was I don't know what con it was for. Maybe New York or something. Here's another Sam Keith. This is one I don't think I've ever actually owned. I think I must have just always thought that I had a copy. But lo and behold, I looked and I didn't have anything like this in my collection. I'm pretty certain this completes my Sam Keith Marvel Comics Presents. But this is issue 117. I believe it's the first time that the Max and Venom square off. I picked up, just out of pure love for Frank Miller, I had to get this. I found it on eBay for the entire 5-issue run of Xerxes for $5. So I think shipping might have been $5, but that's issue 1. This came out in 2018. And I looked through them and I liked it, you know. I'm not sure when I'll read them, but they're definitely good enough for my PC. Issue 3. I miss Lynn Varley coloring. That's probably the only, really the main thing. Issue 4. I think he has Sinclair painting his covers in the interiors, but it's not too bad. And book 5. So, nice little run. I guess $10 shipped, or because I got off of eBay, probably $10.80. I'll do another Sam Keith. This is X-Men Legends. This image is off an old convention flyer that Sam Keith did, and I like it a lot because it's one of those photo captured images where you can really see the whiteout and the ink wash and the blue line underneath the work. And it's definitely an older Sam Keith. He has that less ink blotty signature. It's more just quick brush strokes. So I believe this probably was from 87, but they recaptured it. Just a little Valiant real quick. Yeah, the completion demons, they got a hold of me a little bit the other day, and I wanted to get the final issue of Exo Manowar, issue 68. I love old Valiant, you know. So I believe I got the main issue out of the way. I can start counting down backwards from 68. Probably am missing about 16 or 17 issues on the run. That's fine. This one I'm even more excited about, though. Here's the second to last issue of Bloodshot. This is right after the Norm Brayfogle run, but Mark Moretti on writing, Sean Chen penciling, and Tom Ryder inking over that. I've always wanted to wrap up Bloodshot, and these books spiked up a little bit after the Vin Dozer picture, but I feel kind of like As with Connie Muldoon, they've cooled off a little bit. Anyway, here's issue 51. That's a beauty. I remember Master X Splinter. I believe he's called Master X now. This was one of his favorite covers. And I definitely, being a Picasso fan, anything with a bull, right away, that's what I thought of. And I kind of like the honeycomb texture. Very cool, though. It's got that vibe of the Wolverine book where he first fights Deadpool. Anyway, ecstatic to have that. Got a little bit of Perillo. I have a copy of this that's been on back order for so long. I just ordered a different one. Vengeance of Vampirella 21. I believe this is Tom Snagowski. Tom Snagowski writing and Michael Stahl, Maria on art. Just incredible Perillo, though. So, got a Perillo. Oh, looks like that tape needs to be stuck back down. I have a Faye Dalton here. Vampirella 14. So, here's another run I'm completing thanks to some help from Davis Comic Finds and some other friends. I only needed issue 6 of this 8-issue series of Megaton. So yeah, issue 6 wrapped it up. I have 1 through 5 and 7 and 8. Thanks to those guys, and thanks very much, especially to Davis for sending me issue 8. I know I know that was a nice book for him to part with, and especially to give to me. First Liefeld conception of Youngblood, really cool. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with this one, but it wraps up the run. I got it from Lone Star. I think $6.50 is their shipping price now, but I think the book was also $6.50. So I threw a little Vampirella on there. Shannon Mirror. I've really gotten a taste for Shannon's artwork. Sometimes I could be a little unaccepting of the digital guys' layered paintings that they do. However, sometimes the textures are just so nice that, yeah, I don't care if they're not done with the traditional media, because the skin tone right there, the glow that he got on it, especially like a little bit of blue, yeah, pulled me in. Another series I'm wrapping up, Hit. I needed issue 17. I got 2 of them. They're both kind of upper mid-grade, but I think they had these for $7 each, and I was able to get not 1 but 2 copies for less than what anyone else was asking. I think the cheapest I could find this book was maybe $18, maybe a really mint copy, but the only thing going on with these is they got stumped on that corner. Someone dropped them into the comic box a little hard, but other than that, unread copies. A little bit of that 90s image. I forget what they call that. Slightly rounded corners. I'll use an old baseball card term. Foxing, I guess. I've been working on my Savage Dragons. I'm proud to say that I completed that run up to issue 260 now. I needed issue 251. I recently bought a 250. I got the Walter Simonson cover, but I got a 249 in the mill. and 251. These all came out right when coronavirus, COVID-19 struck, and they were delayed so long that I never got them. So I'm going back now. Some people try to get $18, $19 for this book. I found it an auction, cover price, actually $4.50, a little over cover, and I was the only bidder, so I think I got it for around $8 shipped. I don't really see finding this book in the dollar bin, and if it is in there, it's going to be kind of wasted. So it's not a great copy. It's got like these pressure points right there on the spine. It's got a couple of ticks right there by, boy, I'm tired. Right by Malcolm's eye, where his orbital socket right there is a little tick. And then one right there by the D, the point of the D. But for $8, I didn't want to pay a premium for it, so I'm glad to get it. It's for the collection. I have that story in trade paperback, but I wanted some loose issues. So thank you to Lee Big Elbow. I didn't know about this book. One of my top probably 8 favorite artists right now, Steve Mannion. He contributed some art to this. Detective 753. So real glad to have that. Thank you, Lee. And we're almost done. Got one of these for my brother, one for myself. Team Youngblood #1. Cool book. And this is my last book right here. Futurama. This is issue 8. As you can see, it's in a nice 11.5. I also got that off of Lone Star. So, anyway. Yeah, and some nice bongo for the collection. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope everyone's having a really good week. Everything's going well, and all your loved ones, everyone's happy, well fed, and well rested. Anyway, speaking of which, I better go get some rest myself. And stay warm out there. It's getting pretty darn cold. All right. Take it easy.